Hi everyone and welcome to DisplayRepair.com. In this video we'll be talking about how to properly close the hood on your car. For novice drivers, this video may come in handy. For experienced drivers, there's a useful tip towards the end of the video. So stay tuned. DisplayRepair.com. Be sure to visit us at our website DisplayRepair.com, where you can find more useful car and driving tips. You may ask yourself, why is knowing how to close the hood of a car important? Isn't it clear enough already? Well, first there is the safety aspect. It's alarming how many people drive around with the hood open and not even notice it. This may happen due to a faulty lock mechanism, but the more usual situation is that it happens due to lack of attention. It may happen after a checkup, a DIY repair, or else. Simply, people don't pay attention if the hood is properly closed, and no need to say how dangerous this is while driving. Luckily, there's a safety latch within the lock mechanism to help prevent an accident. Another reason is that not properly closing the hood may cause damages to the hood itself, but more on that later. So, a trivial matter, but very important nonetheless. So, let's go through the basic procedure. Check that the engine bay is clear. Before you close the hood, always make sure that there isn't anything left in the engine bay. Especially do this if you've done some checkups or DIY repairs and used tools or rags for cleaning. Screwdrivers, sockets, ratchets, screws, washers are all common leftovers under the hood. Main places is near the wiper mechanism, around the rim of the engine bay, on the battery, engine cover, or other places that may serve as a temporary shelf. Make a habit of giving the engine bay one more brief glance before you close the hood. Who knows, sometimes there might even be an animal left behind. If you have problems with animals under the hood, click on the link and watch the video specifically dedicated to that topic. Hold the hood with one hand and release the holding rod with the other. If you have the old-fashioned system for holding up the hood, like in this case, hold the hood with one hand and release the rod from the base support. The two most common systems for these rods is either they're latched to the hood or to the car body. In this case, it's latched to the hood and the support is on the car body. Whatever the case, release the rod from the support, while holding the hood with the other hand. Press the rod into the clip holder. In most cases, it is plastic and has a distinctive color. Make sure it sits and clicks firmly into place. Don't skip this step and leave the rod unsecured, as vibrations during driving may cause it to fall in or near the engine bay and cause damage. If the clip is broken, change it as soon as possible. Start slowly lowering the hood. Use one or two hands, whatever is more convenient for you. Make sure to keep your hands and fingers in a safe spot so you don't accidentally pinch them. This may seem a bit drastic or that you'll cause damage to the car, but believe me, this is the best system. Why? Well, the other option is to lower the hood, let it lock into place, and additionally press it. If you do this, especially if you do it frequently and in a rough manner, over time a slight dent will appear. If you've never noticed, look from time to time at other cars and you'll see how many of them have these dents. This is more of an aesthetic problem, but one that can seriously reduce the looks and value of your car, not to mention that it's pretty hard and costly to fix. So once more, lower the hood to about 20 centimeters and let it free fall into place. If the locking mechanism is okay, it will close properly. If you have gas struts holding the hood, just push the hood down. In most cases, the struts are set so the resistance stops when the hood is near closing. When it comes near closing, just let the hood down. To recap on this part, do not slam the hood like a barn door, but rather let the hood lock itself in place with its own weight. One more useful tip at the end. While you're around the hood, give the locking mechanism a brief check and lube up. Most of these mechanisms don't need much maintenance, but because they are exposed to the elements, so to say, there might appear some corrosion or grit getting inside of it. This may cause it to work with delay or stop working completely. The best way to prevent this is to use some WD-40 spray or some other lubricant spray and apply it to all parts of the mechanism, both in the engine bay and on the hood. For the end, always check that the hood is properly closed. Although there is a safety latch to help with this, best when closed, give it a small budge just to be sure. Better safe than sorry. So that's it for this time. I hope this video helps. Please like and subscribe, it's a huge help for what we're doing. Thanks for watching and thanks for your time.